Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Miami Heat. Looking at Miami, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they'd hoped to find themselves in as we approach Game 4, needless to say. Now looking for a win simply to stave off elimination. So what's the mindset, Jet?
Man, this is where your pride's got to kick in. Are you kidding me? You cannot get swept. This is where you have to dig in, dig down deep. Are you going to win the series? Probably not. But you cannot get swept.
Kenny and I know this for a fact. Adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it. How they respond tonight, Kenny, will tell me something about this team. The home fans will show up, but the question is, will the team show up? Do they want to go fishing, or do they want to go to the next game?
Looks like a fishing trip.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. And now we head down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Miami Heat have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the 76ers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
20,000 fans in a chorus at the American Airlines Arena. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Take a look at the Heat. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Booker out there with Rose. And it's Jackson in at the 3 slot.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Fox kicks to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And they lean on him for a big portion of their scoring, with a good reason.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me, absolutely. We know the whole way. We've had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the Heat pick up 2, Rose finds Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Booker. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
And he seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. And Simmons with the rebound.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the paint. And George with the stop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And that Unleashed Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Habit, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
He's a tricky player. He's so difficult to guard. Simmons excels at going with the floater at the right time.
Fox against Simmons. Fox passes to Adebayo. Over Rose. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he was.
And Jackson there going right from dribbling to that shooting motion, showing great confidence by stopping on a dime for that pull-up.
Now here's Richardson. Here's George, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Rose. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Rose has got his first 2 points. The Heat trail by 4. Richardson kicks to Fox. Here's the pass to Adebayo. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the 76ers. Simmons on the wing. From 18 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Simmons got 6.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
The feed to George. Stolen by Jackson. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's Miami with the rebound. Look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style again.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Ben Simmons is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That's good from Richardson. The 76ers leading by 5. Rose kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. George looking around, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Miami making a change here. Nurkic is checked in, and then for Philadelphia, Derek Favors checked in for Rose, and Robert Covington subbed in for Jackson. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Richardson against Booker. Over Richardson. No good from Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Drummond throws it down.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
Now here's Covington. Passes to Booker. the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. And Simmons kicks to Covington. A floater. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
George against Covington. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Knocked away. Stolen by George. Fox with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks it to Nurkic. The dish to George. In the corner, it's Richardson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Philadelphia leading by 3. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Richardson against Booker. 4 on the clock. Over George. And the jumper falls for him. And the 76ers lead by 5.
That's not a possession they want to repeat. Despite the points, they got to get a better shot than that.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
Popped up there for Embiid. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And now a 7-point 76ers lead.
You got to admire the offensive game of Embiid. I mean, proving once again that he can score from anywhere.
Fox passes to Nurkic. Back to Fox. Shot from free throw range. It's deflected. Simmons left side. Pass to Booker. Over Richardson. Again, Philadelphia.
Fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
Timeout called the Heat.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. Right. I mean, there have been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
And Drummond kicks to Richardson. Fox against Covington. Back to Nurkic. Now, here's Fox. Defended by Covington. Fox, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Booker against Richardson. From 13, and that one, good. Richardson's got 9.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Simmons against Fox. Shots good by Simmons. He's got 10.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Fox. Kept alive. A shot missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. 9-point game. That pushes it to double digits. 6 points for Devin Booker.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Now, here's George. Shoots over Covington. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's the key if they're going to make a run. He's been way off the score.
No good from Booker.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
George against Covington. Here's Drummond. And Fox has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Richardson. Miami no good on that time either.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Booker dishes to Simmons. Over Fox. No good from Simmons.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Nurkic and Embiid with the block.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Simmons finds Booker. And here's Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. Josh Jackson comes in for Devin Booker. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's Dinwiddie. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Nurkic. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Nurkic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami. And the 76ers shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this 57% from the field. Rose in the post. Up top Favors. Rose looking around. And it's Miami with the rebound. Herter defended by Covington. To the middle. Covington with the steal. Jackson kicks to Rose. Back to Jackson. Baseline jumper. No good. Shot missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 9. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me in my darkest days. I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine. So.
What a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooting. Interesting first quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Winslow, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Miami with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Defended by Covington. Herter. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
I tell you, at 6'8", Jackson is a more than capable scorer on the inside. Great at getting close to the rim and just finishing with the soft touch.
Now here's Winslow. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Adebayo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The 76ers leading by 9. Outside Rose. At the top of the key, Favors. It's Covington on the wing. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Kicks to Winslow. No good on the triple.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Jackson against Winslow. Pass to Covington. It to Favors. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Dinwiddie passes to Winslow. Herter defended by Covington. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Rose kicks to Dedmon. The Favors. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Favors. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Heat trail by 10. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Winslow with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Winslow kicks to Dinwiddie. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
is big for them when he's hitting the three. I mean, he makes the D work a lot harder.
And here's Rose. Jackson has the open look. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Now here's Favors. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Covington from the arc. And no good. Great D that time from Green. There's Winslow. Off target with his 3. The 76ers leading by 7. To the inside. Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Herter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Jackson. Takes it off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Herter is covered by Favors. Green against Covington. Again, the miss by the Heat.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kept alive. Favors. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Booker comes in for Jackson. And it's Ben Simmons in for Rose.
One shot. Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
The Heat trail by 14. Here's Fox. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Drummond. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The muscularity and skill set of Drummond is incredibly difficult to match up against. A tremendous big man who is remarkable in the paint.
Now here's Simmons. 10 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Number 1, Andre Drummond. 2nd, Joel Embiid.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
He misses the free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
He's off on the second. The Heat trail by 12. Al Richardson, 9 points in the game so far. Fox with it, outguarded by Simmons. No one covering. George has got 5.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting them.
Inside. Here's Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it. He'd have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Simmons against Fox. Fires from deep. And the Heat, another three.
This is the next step for Fox. I mean, he's sharpening his outside shot. He's becoming a major threat from there.
Right side, Simmons. Carries it down low. He's got 12.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Fox with it. To the inside. In the corner, George with it. And the Heat, another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Philadelphia with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Booker finds Simmons. Shoots over Fox. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Richardson, the bounce pass. Fox passes to Richardson. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him. To the inside. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat trail by 7. And here is Fox. 5 points in the game. Ball's knocked loose. And George kicks to Drummond. Got a hand on it.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
And then Favors with the dunk.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Fox against Simmons. Good ball movement here by Miami. Drummond kicks it out to Richardson. Out to the right wing. Here's Fox, and it's blocked by Simmons.
The reach of Simmons. I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Norkic checked in for Adebayo. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Philadelphia. Josh Jackson comes in for Robert Covington. Richardson gets a wide open look, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Booker, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2 shots. 2.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 10. Outside, George. Richardson against Booker. Richardson dishes to George. Just 5 on the clock. Fox, no good.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Simmons against Fox. Simmons inside. 14 points for him.
Reading where misses are going ahead of time, that's one of Embiid's gifts.
Richardson the pass to Fox. Booker against Richardson. Here's Fox. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Passes it to Embiid. He kicks to Dedmon. 1:31 left now here in the second. Pass to Simmons. The shot from the low post is good. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
And once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Richardson against Booker. Outside, George. Over Jackson. George, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Bucket is good. And that's now 9 points for Devin Booker.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
Well, they continue to extend the lead. Terrific play on both ends of the court.
Now, here is George. 8 points for him. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Simmons against Fox. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 10 points.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet. Checking out the 76ers. This game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. They've got their brooms ready, and it doesn't look like anything's going to hold off the sweep. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they can control those things, they'll be okay, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
A great look at American Airlines Arena right on the shores of Biscayne Bay as we welcome you back to Miami. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Oh, yeah, especially how he established great position and showing some nice footwork and really read how the defense was playing.
The Heat trail by 16, so on the floor for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons is out there with Booker. Then there's Favors. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Richardson after Josh Jackson's three-pointer that didn't go. George with the bucket.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways.
Oh, wow. Look out.
That's a beautiful jam.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Fox passes to George. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Heat. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jackson against George. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. High arcing shot. Fox against Simmons. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now, here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Over Simmons, and it doesn't even draw iron.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Drops one in from the wing. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Outside Jackson takes a 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
The Heat trail by 17. Richardson kicks to George. Down low. Here's Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Okay, I see Drummond's offensive game starting to evolve a little bit. He's learning how to trick the D with a nice pump fake.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Drummond is a rebounding beast who eats glass for a living. Can't keep this guy off the boards.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Simmons. He's got 20. Down low, it's deflected and stolen by Richardson. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. So Favors will bring it up for the 76ers.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all detect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
To the middle, here's Embiid. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Heat trail by 15. To the inside. Drummond. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw, good. Drummond. Philadelphia leading by 12. There's the lob to Jackson, and stolen by Drummond. Outside, George. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He dishes it to Fox. Clock at 6. Tipped away. Here's Drummond. Good D by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Simmons finds Booker. They get it back.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip in.
The Heat trail by 14. Inside, and it's Drummond with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Richardson for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Fox against Simmons. Kicks it to Booker. Pass to Embiid. Here's Simmons. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Unloads from 9. In the corner, it's Richardson. Dishes to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got 13 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Of Nurkic. He's checked in for the Heat. Then for the 76ers, Robert Covington comes in for Jackson. And it's Rose in for Derek Favors. And Philadelphia has possession. They have a 9-point lead. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox. For Philadelphia, they have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line. That's good from Simmons.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard, pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Fox against Rose. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Fox, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Booker. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Simmons. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Superb focus from the big man. Embiid, I mean, you really have to whack him to prevent the bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Oh, yeah, Cal. And there's no question. When Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Fox passes to Nurkic. Good D by Embiid. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. It's Covington on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 15. Now George. He's got 12. The pass to Drummond. Buries it down low. Drummond's got 15.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Philadelphia leading by 13. Rose with the ball. And here's Covington. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You can't be too physical with Covington. He's tough. He's athletic, and he knows how to force the issue.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 at the line. First one falls for him.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
And both free throws good for Covington.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
George with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Good work there as it goes.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Drummond working against Covington. Back to Simmons. Kicks it out to Booker. Hits it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, you're up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
And George gets it to go.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there's more in store.
Now here's Rose. Covington kicks to Embiid. From down in the low post, it goes. Embiid's got 15.
Sometimes this is all you can do on defense. Embiid is so aggressive and determined near the bucket.
The 3. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Fox.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Knocks it loose. Outside, George from 12 feet out. And it's off the back rim, no good. The 76ers leading by 12. And Booker kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Back to Rose. Embiid in the corner. Clock is at 3. Shot from the low block. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Timeout called the 76ers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. Favors comes in for Simmons. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Devin Booker. Herter defended by Covington. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. The Heat trail by 12. Adebayo passes to Nurkic. Winslow against Jackson. Here's Winslow. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The open shot from Jackson. Offensive rebound. And Dedmon throws it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. And anybody can get a run-of-the-mill putback, but he makes them count.
Jackson kicks to Rose. Here's Favors. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Favors has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Nurkic in the post. Dedmon defending. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
And the touch Nurkic has inside him. I love seeing him be aggressive and look to get his shot from him.
Now here's Rose. Not a lot of room. He kicks to Covington. Inside, Favors, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Favors got 16.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Herter, defended by Covington. Down low. Dedmon with the block. Fast break, Philadelphia. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, the quick feet of Covington. He excels at getting out there on the break and finding ways to capitalize.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Heat, trailing by 19. Pass to Nurkic. He can't hit that time. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Green is out there with Winslow, and it's Adebayo in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Left side, Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Dinwiddie passes to Green, and there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. Adebayo kicks to Winslow. Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Rose. Back to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. That one wide left. The 76ers leading by 22. Pass to Covington. From the arc. That shot off. And Miami the other way now.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
A lot. I mean, they came in focused on winning the rebound battle, and they've done it.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Herter, defended by Covington. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Rose. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. There's the dish to Covington. 3-pointers off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Launches it. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 7th rebound here tonight. Winslow against Jackson. The pass to Covington. From deep. Traps in the tray.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Dinwiddie passes to Adebayo. They could use a bucket, and nothing but air on that one.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
The Heat have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Here's Dinwiddie. Herter, defended by Covington. The Heat need to get a shot off. There's Winslow, and he connects with the jumper.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Favors with the ball. Now Green defending. Covington with the bucket.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Adebayo. Over to the wing. Lets a floater go. He lays it in.
Ooh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Rose dishes to Dedmon. And that one drops.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Kicks it to Winslow. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Green. Rebound by the 76ers. Dedmon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Rose passes to Dedmon. Favors against Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
Taking 2 shots. 2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Rose hits them both. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Fox kicks to Richardson. Pass to Nurkic. Over Dedmon, and Nurkic gets it to go.
Not just an interior threat, the in-between jumper. I mean, Nurkic possesses is often right on the money, too.
Now Rose, and the pass to Martin. Defended by George. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Miami, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Got to practice that one a little bit more. I think Coach will have some words for him at the next break.
Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. "17-foot shot on the way." And he knocks down the jumper. George has got 19 points.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Favors. Here's Simmons. Got a piece of it.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Fox kicks to Richardson. Back to Fox. And he banks in the layup.
You can tell how much confidence Fox possesses. I mean, it's unreal how he nails these tough interior shots.
Up there for Embiid. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Cheap turnover. You got to make sure your target's ready for the pass before you let it go.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Fox passes to George. Back to Fox. Over Simmons. And the shot falls short this time.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, with the conference finals within reach, he was not going to let it slip away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Covington finds Embiid. Ball's knocked loose. 4 on the shot clock. Nurkic with the steal. And finished off by Nurkic.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
There's Embiid, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And really, how do you guard Embiid when he's this close? You almost have to foul.
First one falls for him. And Embiid drops them both. And so George will bring it up for the Heat. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Fox against Simmons. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Richardson the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
And that one's good. Simmons got 27 points. The Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 47%. Simmons against Fox. Now here is George. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key jumper, no good. The 76ers leading by 23. Covington kicks to Booker. Passes it to Embiid. On the wing, Booker. Richardson covered. No good from Booker. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Loud pass to George, and George with the stop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Simmons finds Booker. Now Embiid, Richardson cover. Pass to Simmons. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Jackson, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Rose in for Derek Favors. Fox with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers leading by 19. Simmons with it. Booker outside. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Basket good. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Wow. And he's an elite scorer with impressive repertoire. Embiid is outstanding at knowing when to exert his will on offense.
And the Heat call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
The Heat trail by 21. Fox kicks to Drummond. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Rose passes to Simmons. Now here's Booker. Back to Simmons. Outside Rose. Booker looking around. Clock at 4. Over Richardson. No good from Booker. Miami's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And it's Drummond missing.
It doesn't take much to impact his shot. I mean, even at point-blank range.
Booker finds Embiid. Outside Jackson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Back to Jackson. Another three for Philadelphia.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the 76ers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Joel Embiid.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Here's Jackson, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
Yeah, and the versatility of Jackson's game. He's a super confident kid who certainly has the potential to be a star.
Fox kicks to Drummond. Down low to end the run, and Nurkic lays it in. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Outside Jackson. Knocked loose. To the inside. And here is Fox. He kicks it to Nurkic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Embiid. And so the Philadelphia 76ers have won the series. And with the four-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round two. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.